Hello, Evan, and welcome to my Big Ten power rankings. What is a power ranking, you ask? Power ranking is a assortment of either all of football teams or like a sort of division or a conference of football teams. So when I asked you, um, do you rank every Big Ten team? I asked for all 18 teams that are in the Big Ten, which is not, which it was 10, now it's 18. So I'm not wrong. Numbers don't lie. So you, my friend, I will tell you what my top 18 teams in the Big Ten are, and I basically broke them down into a couple different categories because a couple of them really I don't have anything to say about, but they kind of just fall into a category of their own. So first of all, we have the punching bag teams, which would consist of Purdue, Maryland, UCLA, Rutgers, Penn State, Michigan State, and Wisconsin. These are our bottom seven teams in the Big Ten, so that is 18 through 11. There's really nothing I can say other than a lot of them fired their head coach. A lot of them are in rebuilding their coaching staff mode. A lot of them, they could do amazing this season. Don't get me wrong. They could be one of the best teams in the Big Ten. It's not very likely though. Um, but as they are in the Big Ten, there is anything can happen. So we'll just have to wait and see for those guys, which would be Purdue Boilermakers, Maryland Terrapins. I don't think that's right. UCLA Bruins, Rutgers, Penn State Natty Lions, Nittany Lions. What the fuck is that? Michigan State Spartans, which MSU, green, white, and the Wisconsin Badgers. These are all teams that didn't do too good last year, but I think they can do better. And then this brings us to 10 and 11, but they kind of both share the spot for 10, which would be the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Northwestern Wildcats. Northwestern has such a cool stadium, dude. It's on the water. It's on like Lake Erie or some shit. It's so cool. It's awesome. And those are both teams that I would say one of them is going to be a punching bag team, and one of them is going to be a good team in the Big Ten. And that's kind of where these two kind of fall together. And then we move into our next group of teams, which are really good. And they had good seasons last year. I think they're going to do well or better this year, which would consist of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, the Michigan Wolverines, the Illinois Fighting Illini, what? And the Washington Huskies. These are the teams in the Big Ten that are really good. They take out everyone but Big Ten teams. And Iowa, the Iowa Hawkeyes. These are teams that had, I think they had 3 losses to top tier Big Ten teams. I think they lost to, it was USC, Ohio State, and Indiana and Oregon were the main ones that took these guys out of the Big Ten and out of the playoffs. Because if they didn't play them, they probably would have gotten into the playoffs because they're really good teams, but they play Big Ten football. And when you play Big Ten football against other Big Ten teams, you lose. And only the big dogs can actually come out on top. So these are the guys that are kind of like trying to wrestle for the top of the Big Ten, or they're going to regress and become punching bags. But they're kind of solid. I mean, Michigan's obviously at the top of this tier list of this tier, but I mean, we don't really know. We'll see how Michigan recovers from everything that's happened over the last couple years. They are still a really good team, but they do have fallen out of that top spot. Iowa Hawkeyes, I think, are going to be the 5th powerhouse of the Big Ten. I think they're the next team. Them and Washington are right there. They're right on the edge of being that team to get in the playoffs from up there. And then we have the great teams. This would be the Trojans, the USC Trojans, Ohio State Buckeyes, Oregon Ducks, and the Indiana Hoosiers, who won the national championship. I think USC is going to do really well this year. I think they have a really nice schedule. I think they're going to do amazingly. The Buckeyes, we'll see how the Buckeyes go. I mean, it's Ohio State, so they're really good, but I just got a feeling that USC is going to take that spot because I just don't know about Ohio State. Ohio State is a beast. Don't get me wrong, but so is the Big Ten, and I think USC is kind of moving up in the ranking of stuff. I do like USC for this year. Oregon Ducks, one of the best, easily the best addition to the Big Ten. Um, with Washington, I mean, when they joined, Oregon just took over. They're an amazing team. They were great when they were in the Pac-12, and we'll see. We'll see how Oregon does. Indiana just proved that it wasn't a one-time thing. Proved that this is not just a one-hit wonder. That without Fernando Mendoza, it's still the Indiana Hoosiers that won the championship. Just show us that because that's what Kurt Signetti does. I think that Indiana is going to be the Alabama of the Big Ten. I think that if they can hold on to this thing, Ohio State will lose its grip on the Big Ten, and we'll see.